I think England will win.
That's your hope or?
Pardon?
That's your hope or cricketing?
That's my heart and brain. Yeah. I don't mind. I think as a coach, it's your job to front up and explain those sorts of things, especially when things aren't perhaps going your way. So I feel that's my job. I also think it might be a bit of a language thing as well. You know, the guys aren't too confident in maybe also understanding the complexity of the questions you guys, because you guys are so clever, you might not understand the questions. So I think it's just a little bit of nervousness. Also very shy as well. But I do try and encourage players to come. But I think they're just a little bit shy and a little bit nervous. But hopefully in the future. The one thing I would say is this group's quite a young, inexperienced group. I think a lot of other players, if you had Rashid, Nabi, Mujib, all the other likes of those, are more accustomed to press conferences. So I think it'd be quite a new thing for them. And so I just try and let them concentrate on the game and focus on that. I thought there was effort at times. We did well. I think it'll be a good learning experience for our guys as well, having to spend a day in the field like that. Obviously, I thought Bangladesh would probably declare a little bit earlier. You know, obviously, there's been a bit of rain around and that sort of stuff. You wouldn't want to lose too much time to rain, so they decided to go that route, and they're entitled to do that. And I thought they played really well. But it's a good case for our players, or a good reminder as well, just how tough Test cricket is when you get behind the game a little bit, or a lot, and you have to fight to try and get yourself back in the game. It just reminds you how important it is to start well with whatever you do, bat or ball, and try and get ahead of the opposition like Bangladesh did on day one. So good learning curves individually, but as a collective as well, players to see how hard Test cricket is out in the field and how good opposition can be. I knew it would be tough. I didn't think it would be easy. I was fully aware of how tough Bangladesh can be. I mean, we saw they played some really good cricket against England in I know it's a different format, ODIs and T20, so they switched on, and then you've seen recently as well, a lot of dominating, successful series, certainly at home. So coming to play Bangladesh in Bangladesh isn't perhaps looked upon as something that would be winnable like it would be in the past, to all nations, not just Afghanistan. I think all nations come here now knowing it's going to be tough and not as viewed as a series that's as winnable perhaps as it was in the past. So for us coming here to play a test match after 27 months is always going to be tough.